Kay Koplovitz, you founded USA Network in the 70s. How far have women entrepreneurs come since that time?
Well, there are a lot more women in the market that are starting companies. There are just a lot more women who are willing to take the risk for starting companies today in technology and life sciences, biotech, all kinds of different industries. So I think there's a great rise of it right now, and I think that that is in keeping with how the nature of work is changing as well. But the challenge is to find the right kind of investors behind those companies, and that's partly what we do at Springboard Enterprises.
Well, in your book, Been There, Run That, you say that women need to find the Stiletto Network in order to start their own businesses. Where exactly is the Stiletto Network?
Stiletto Network actually refers to a book that's written called the Stiletto Network, and it's really about how women come together to support one another. This is a big change from the 70s and even the 80s. There weren't enough women in the marketplace at the high levels of being CEOs and so forth to really come together to really support each other today in the marketplace. And we see this in the startup community and in the corporate community. Women are advanced enough to be able to support one another, and I think this is a great change that is going to benefit a lot of companies and a lot of careers.
How does someone, man or woman, know whether or not they were born to be an entrepreneur? Because it's not for everybody to start your own business.
It certainly isn't. You've got to have a risk appetite. You've got to know that you can take risks. There are certain attributes that we've identified for our entrepreneurs, of which we brought almost 600 women entrepreneurs to market in the last 15 years. Here is their best single attribute: learning agility. Our entrepreneurs have a very high tolerance for ambiguity and curiosity, and that leads to learning agility. They can learn and adapt at rapid speed.
Women also often have the additional challenge of raising a family. So talk about how they can best overcome that challenge, starting a business and raising a family at the same time.
Well, there's a piece in our book, Been There, Run That, by one of the CEOs who counsels others as to how to be pregnant, raise capital for your company, and really get it on the fast track. It's a good article for people to read, and Been There, Run That. It really gives flexibility to people. You have to be willing to work on a 24/7 schedule, but it's at least your schedule, and you can adapt it to family needs, children's needs, as well as the needs of the business. And actually, women do deliver in that environment. We have lots of women with young children who are succeeding, and they've figured out how to schedule for themselves.
And then finally, one quick question about the environment for cable, since you are a member of the Cable Hall of Fame. What do you think of the state of the industry right now?
Well, it's in flux. There's disruption on the horizon from over the top, from digital media. The business plans are being disrupted. What I brought to the marketplace with USA Network was a viable business model with 2 revenue streams. Today, there have to be many more revenue streams, and over the top, the Netflix, the Hulus, the Street, companies like this are really providing big audience needs and attracting advertising revenue. So the model is being disrupted, how people receive product, what they watch, how they watch it, how much they relate to it. These things are changing, so the business models are going to change.
All right, thanks a lot, Kay.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And thank you for watching The Street.